Hey there. I am Zach, and this is my Ender's Game video game that I'm working on here. Um, Basically, this is very um, simple and smaller, scaled down thing in like the battle room in Ender's Game. If you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. Also, those of you who are fans of the book, you probably are because you found this video. Um, Bonus points for us, Ender's Game movie coming out. If you want more details, go on IMDb. Look up Ender's Game's looking to be pretty cool. They got some pretty big stars. One such, Colonial Graph, being played by Harrison Ford. Pretty awesome. Anyway, super stoked about that. The excitement over that sort of re-inspired me. I've been wanting to make this game for about 3 years now. But I just haven't really gotten around to it, nor had the assets or whatever. Finally, I was in a place where I could make it. I was like, you know what, let's make it. So I sat down for a few hours and came up with this sort of prototype, little dealio, if you will. Now I'm actually gonna hold on, real quick. Gonna move this back into a third-person perspective so that you can kind of get a bit more of an idea of what all's going on here, because you should be prepared, as you probably know from from the books, so that this is going to get very disorienting very fast. So let's go ahead and play. Now, you'll see right off the bat here, the object is a physics object. So as it moves through the scene, if it comes in contact with anything else, it will react with physics. So say I'm running through the scene and somebody is throwing balls at me. Those balls are gonna bounce me. They're gonna affect me as they would in the real world, except just in a zero gravity environment, which is the whole point. So here I am on one of the walls. I call them all walls. I don't call it a floor and ceiling because they're all just walls. So let's go ahead and just launch ourselves up to the top. Now, while I'm in the air, launching between two walls, I can't move. But then as soon as I hit the wall, I can move again. Of course, I orient automatically. Oh shoot. Right there, okay. I automatically orient to facing the same way that the walls are. But with each of them looking like it's my floor. So right now, that blue wall with all the owls on it, that's the ground. I'm going to jump at the ground, but oh wait, no longer is it the ground, now it's the floor. Well, you get the idea. Or, oh look, it's the wall. Right now I'm clinging onto the edge wall, and that's the floor right there. The ceiling is behind me. So I'm going to go jump onto Matt Smith's face. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. So basically anything sci-fi gets me excited. So now I'm on a turtle. I also like turtles. Don't ask. So yeah, that's the basic start of it. One of the things I'm sort of playing around with right now is, you saw me remove this component, and now I'm going to re-add it on there. Oh shoot, that needs to be X, and this needs to be Y, okay. Is giving this sort of a first-person sort of feel. So, as you see here, actually I want to, I'm gonna get rid of that. Sorry. I'm trying to go back to whatever I had. No, we're just gonna remove component. Okay. So, basically, this here, now, with this first-person sort of feel, the way I have it set up right now is the physics object, which is the player. It's just when I move, WSAD, it just adds force in the correct direction based on the orientation, based on which wall I am. So each wall has a different controller. I'm moving on a different axis. So the whole game has to be built on the fact that the X and Y axes stay the same constantly, which is kind of leading to some problems. some, not problems, difficulties in actually programming this, because it's going to get pretty tricky. So I can look all around here. If I put this first person sort of controller on it, I can look all around. I am having some trouble getting my player to be able to move the way that I'm looking, because that'd be really cool. Like if I could apply the force towards that corner rather than having to do S and try and like make all these sort of trick shots based off of my momentum and stuff. And now I'm all disoriented. Okay, so this got really disorienting really fast in this first person's perspective, but it also allowed me to have some more views. So if I see somebody who's on that wall and they jump over there, I can start boom, 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 shooting at them. Or I could even, if I saw them in midair, I could kind of boom, 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 start shooting at them. But then, it of course, does that, which is kind of counterproductive. But anyway, so here's sort of a start to stuff. Where's my forward? There's forward. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. Thumbs up if you like it. Let me know if you'd like to see more stuff with this game as I develop it more and try and work out some of the kinks and some of the bugs. This will be probably a longer, more ongoing project. I am in high school right now. Senior year, you know, I got lots of stuff going on. And then I will be going into college for game design, so that means that while I may be able to better create this game, I may have like better, you know, knowledge or whatever, depending on whatever I learn. Probably not though, very fast off the bat. I've been making games for about 3 years now, so I do have a bit of experience. So anyways, yep. That's my Ender's game. Of course, this is always fun if you choose to look at it and watch what happens in the scene view as I play the game here. So I can see my little player sort of awkwardly moving around, flying from place to place. It's pretty cool. I think I did a decent job of trying to recreate the Ender's Game sort of feel here. Yeah. So anyways, in later stuff I'll be adding in, you know, weapons and whatnot. And all that stuff is really easy to do. It's just some simple instantiate this here and add some force there, or draw a ray cast here, and if it hits something, do this or whatever. It's pretty simple, straightforward stuff. So yeah, thanks for checking out my game.